Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich. We're going to be beating the Patagonians up, making Argentina great again, doing all of that fun stuff. So, first of all, the situation in Paraguay is not going exceptionally well. We're going to kick things off with a massed attack on Ascension. And Loma Plata that way. I don't think these guys will be able to break through and try it like that, with the hope of just seizing their VPs and getting them dealt with. Over here, if my game would decide to stop being a freak, there we go. Yeah, but wait, they'll probably move their troops around. And then in the south, we'll just sit on it and see what happens. Alright, let's let time make a move, mosey on forwards. Need to wait for that division to get there. We're just gonna delay them here until we get our divisions in place. Go, cancel the attack. Once these Marines manage to finish off this infantry chap over here, that will help us along quite nicely. It seems Operation Paraguay is going quite well. Do that just to block him off. There's 2 provinces he needs to move to get to Conception. Or Concepcion. Right, these Marines. Run up and then down. Wish I knew what the hotkey was for support attack, because I know your guys can do it, but I don't know how to make them do it. There must be a hotkey for it somewhere. Curious. Yeah, as if controls would tell. Let me know. Just tell them to attack. So let's have a look around. Oh, we have another naval battle going on. We should win that. So the American Union State under Mr. Oh, what's his name? Huey Long. There we go. They're doing quite well, actually. Better than I see them doing most Kaiserreich games. They're in a position here, they'll probably end up seizing the Pacific States of America, which normally break away on their own sort of side. But because they haven't, then they should be ripe for the pickings, which gives the AUS a lot of factories. Over in the central states over here, Kentucky, so forth, I suppose the central states, the southern northern states, they should be able to push back and seize a lot of factories, especially if they take Norfolk and then head over here, then get in there. The CSA are definitely on the back foot. Over in Europe, the Ottomans are not doing so well. Not doing so well at all. The Mashriki Kingdom. There we go, engines of war. We also have another military factory. Infantry equipment it is. Well, let's deal with our economic woes. We don't really need more military factories at the moment, so we're just going to sit on this and let it go rather slowly. Not too slowly, but just slowly enough. No problema. If you guys do that, and then fall of Paraguay, there we go. We'll give that to Bolivia, as we don't have the chaps to actually fight Bolivia if they decide to press the issue. And then we'll run these guys down to there. delete this on the Bolivian front.
No hay problema.
And are either of you? You are moving.
Sí
Make
puedo.
an attack.
¡Nos
So
vamos!
we'll just do that just to delay you. Our decision. We're going to want to do it. Fate of Paraguay. We want to continue with the military occupation. We really do need. I know it's not much, but the factories. So few, but yet so many compared to how many we actually have. Our divisions are preparing for the war.
No hay problema.
Continued attack. And there appears to be some sort of spring offensive on both sides of everywhere. And we'll see who gets, whether the CSA will get these last few American states, or if the AUS will manage to pip them to the post. Certainly looks like they're pipping them to the post down in Southern California, as they've taken LA and San Diego. They only need to take Las Vegas now to... not Las Vegas, Fresno. That's bizarre. Oh, LA has its own state. Oh, that's interesting. But they actually need to take Fresno to gain control of Southern Cali. And with it, the oil. We should be.
Seguro que sí.
According to the battle planner, we are not prepared at all. I disagree most heartily. I think we are almost prepared.
Sí puedo.
I wonder. Are they dumb enough to let me just do this? Taking advantage of the AI, everybody. After all,
Seguro que sí.
if they are dumb enough to let me do this,
No hay problema.
these divisions can all pin,
No hay
while these
problema.
tanks just go and play Occupation of the Nation. Occupation of Patagonica. There we go, Yemen has officially just given up and gained quite a lot, actually. It's gained Asir, Hejaz. Grown a little bit stronger. The Arab Emirates under Rashid the Glorious, Saud bin Abdulaziz. Oh, they're going for an elective monarchy. That's interesting. I mean, I know that going down this focus tree, they have options to do various things. Used to nurge, cleanse Wahhabism, rekindle the Trucial. House of Al Nahyan will invest in the Trucial region. They get some civ facts. I thought they got stuff to seize and gain control over more integrating Yemen. There we go. Forging Iraq. Yeah, so they can go down and do that. Yeah, so they could do it either way, but I mean, an elective monarchy, this could be quite interesting. I know they're probably going to end up seizing Yemen and Muscat, aiming to go in and take Basra and things, do that. The Ottomans have decided to launch a naval invasion. I think they probably should have just consolidated the actual front line first. Perhaps may have made more sense.
Sí puedo. Vámonos aquí.
Game also thought to cancel my attacks. There we go. Nope, they are not dumb enough to let me do that. How are you not winning these battles? Oh, I see. We're out of organisation.
¡Nos vamos! Necesito apoyo rápido.
Let's just cancel that. It's gone badly wrong for my tank division.
Vamos, andando. Me dieron un doctor.
Tell him to retreat. We'll do that and try and recover him. Try and save him after all.
Sí puedo. Sí puedo.
I had to try and do the same thing.
Sí puedo. No hay problema. Vamos, andando.
Now the gendarmerie. Ah, we have a new model of light tank. We have invented trucks. It's 1938, so we want these infantry tanks. Go. And with that, we perhaps want a name for our new light tank. Cyan. With caps, of course. There we go. AC2. And we'll start building those forthwith. We are probably going to lose our tank division over here, but I'm not really fussed about that. It was a ballsy plan.
No hay problema. Sí puedo.
A highly ballsy plan, and I may just rescue them.
No hay problema. Vamos, andando. Sí puedo. No hay problema.
And besides which, if I take this, I actually will cut off these chaps over here. There we go. We've opened up supply lines. Do that up there, just to block them off further. Tell these guys to come down and attack into there.
Seguro que sí.
Now, if you go into La Serena and down to there.
Vámonos aquí. Seguro que sí. Vamos, andando. Vamos, andando. Denme una mano, por favor.
There we go. Yay, the pit of political power woes worsen. There's a little bit of alliteration there. However, we have seized the north of Chile now.
Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. ¡Nos vamos! Seguro que sí. Necesito apoyo rápido. Seguro que sí.
Operation
Vamos,
Crush the
andando.
Patagonians continues.
¡Nos vamos! Vámonos aquí.
And we have another military factory. More guns for the gun god.
Seguro que sí. No hay problema.
Well, Chile, if you insist on leaving your entire front line open, I will be happy to help you with your country.
Sí puedo. Sí puedo. No hay problema. Seguro que sí.
And would you look at that? We've managed to cut off them there. We've
Seguro que
taken the VPs in Patagonia, surrounded their army. Oh, Poland has fallen. Poland is now Austrian. That's bizarre. Though this does make the Donau-Adribund rather large. I do believe Poland just got released. Oh, there goes the Patagonians. Yeah, Poland was released. And it is a puppet of Austria.
Sí puedo.
So this tank division, run you guys down. Like that.
Sí puedo.
You guys don't let them escape.
Seguro que sí. Sí puedo. Seguro que sí. No hay problema. ¡Denme una mano, por favor! No hay problema.
There are lots and lots of surrounded Chilean divisions everywhere. We will be taking advantage of this, especially as Chile falls. Put our other factory on that chap there. We could do with some of these. Annex all of Chile. War is won, folks. The war is won. Though where my army's gone, I don't know. There we go. The war is won. The war is most definitely won. We're also going to build some trucks as well. We'll get on those very shortly. But first, the army. I believe Uruguay is probably going to be next, so you can go over there. You guys can join. You guys can join the army. The Marines can come out and join a separate force. The Mountaineers are going to be in charge of holding Chile, basically. Chile. There we go. And we will put our garrison divisions on the go to hold the coast, so we don't have a nasty little surprise like we had the last time. But would you look at that? The nation is united once more. Fate of Chile. Yes, the pit of political power is good. We'll send some guns over to the AUS. Go. And we'll rename these. So you're the GAN. You've got your orders, but we just want you to sit in the port cities. 9. Okay, so you're going to need 1 more. Armory unit. Put you in there. You guys are the Corpo de Montana. You guys are the, well, Corpo 1. Corpo 2 de Montana. GAN. You guys are going to be Corpo 3 de Marina. Go. Might we order them now? You guys need a general. I'm actually going to put the river crossing guy we had before wherever he's gone. Put Enrique Moscani in charge of the Marines. JN chap. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And then the general army is going to be... No, actually that's a really dumb decision. We want a high skill chap. Him. All the mountaineers. So we want the mountain guy. There we go. And then over in the actual army, we want Field Marshal Pablo Ramirez.
Seguro que sí.
Perhaps shouldn't have a Field Marshal in charge of that army. You should be General Manuel Savio. There we go. Problem solved, chaps. I'm actually going to separate out the GAN into another army group. Under Field Marshal, that chap. And you're just going to be called GAN.
Sí puedo.
You're going to be called Corpo 1 GAN. Go.
Seguro que sí.
Unassigned divisions, another infantry division. Go there. You guessed it, guys, you can be assigned to the right place. So, now we've done this, we can reintegrate Patagonia, too short shining shore, gets us some stability, gets us some dockyards actually. Reintegrate Patagonia, means we get calls on these provinces down here which we don't currently have, which will get us some more manpower from them. We will then, after that point, we can do the Confederation, which will help us out of our political power pit, the PPP problem, the political power pit problem, 4 Ps. It's a bit like prior preparation prevents piss poor performance, except we didn't have any prior preparation, we just had the piss poor performance. Really, I want to do the America Pact and the height of the Civil War just to get the immigration event. And I want to do Catholic Brothers and the Spanish immigration event just to get the immigration event. So, after we renegotiate with Middle Europa, I might just run down to do those. But I think this is a good place to put a cut in. We've gained control of the peninsula. The naval war was a bit of a disaster. We are going to need to work on that. But we did appear to capture the Chilean fleet, so we now have a much larger navy. That's intriguing. Let's have a look. We have a bunch of submarines. Hooray, submarines. So, Armada. Group up everyone. Home base, Buenos Aires. Move you down there. What's that time to clock? Anyway, as I was saying, perfect place to put a cut in. The AUS is steamrolling ahead. They've just got, in fact now they've captured all of the Pacific states, so let's have a look at the factory situation over here. They have 10 more military factories and less civilian factories than the CSA, but bear in mind that the actual USA is still as industrially capable as the AUS and the CSA, more or less. Hell, New England probably has about 15 milfacs, 15 Civ 7. Yeah, it's got quite a few dockyards there. But they'll be well on their way. The war in Spain goes on. The communists have taken the kingdom, which is living in its last refuge in the palace of Madrid. The Carlist Spanish are preparing for the final showdown. The Ottomans are, well, doing well, I say. The Mongolian Khanate is preparing the Khanate cavalry to steamroll over the Qing. And that's pretty much all that's going on now. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you've liked it, like it. If you want to see more of it, subscribe to it. And please leave a comment down below if there's anything you want to see me do. Thank you. Have a good night.